About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And this should be a great one, Chris. First place against second place, two teams right in the thick of the division race.
Absolutely, Boog. The race for this division is tight, and these two teams look like they're going to battle it out the rest of the season. Who's the best team? Is there a clear advantage between the two? Well, the best way to find out is having them go head-to-head, and that's exactly what we get in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. And pitching in this game, number 15. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Now for the Phillies, Billy Hamilton. And the pitch. That one's in there. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7:20.
Bunting for a hit. Matthews whips it to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. As we take a gander at Joe Girardi's lineup for the Phillies. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Ryan Howard.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
First offering misses the mark. And that's a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And it is 2-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mike.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and fires. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And now 2-1. And Mike Schmidt had the rare blend of elite defense and big-time power. An 8-time National League home run leader. Only Babe Ruth has more home run titles. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Phillies down in order. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first, and on the hill in this one, number 38.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Hugh Duffy. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one a little bit high.
And you talk about Schmidt's defense. He was rock solid at the hot corner, fielded his position with so much grace and confidence.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 down.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now number 13. That one's in there, 0-1. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
The wide to kick the pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Batting third, the right fielder, Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron next up for the Braves. Another solid power season. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. And the 1-0. Just missed.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eddie Matthews.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In there, and it's 0-1.
There were no bad seasons for Hammer and Hank. There were hardly even any bad days.
Hank off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw. Hank back in on a dive. The 0-1. And ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The pitch. And he takes a strike. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, that kind of hurts because it puts a runner in scoring position with 2 away. But it's all about turning the page right here. Got to shake it off and figure out a way to get that last out.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Righty delivers, and a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Left-hand batter waits, and a swing and a miss, and that's that. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. Ryan Howard getting ready to hit. Howard, third on the National League leaderboard for batting average.
Number 6, Ryan Howard.
The right-hander back to work. There's the strike up high. Strike one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And gobbled up by Duffy, and there's one away. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Sam Thompson stands in for the Phillies. Thompson, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. Second inning here, no score. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swings and misses. 2-1 now. One down, base is empty. And that clips the inside corner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
No score here in the second. The punch out there, and there are 2 outs.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Two outs, base is empty. Chuck Klein, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. And now 2-0. Righty to the plate. There's a strike. And the 3-1. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And now, number 19. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And that one missing low. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, David Justice.
The center fielder.
And the right-hander back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And the 0-1. Ball one there. The 1-1. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And now it's even up.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Torre. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting 8th, the first baseman,
Fred Tenney now at the plate. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Next pitch downstairs. 1-0.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Out to short, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now the rookie second baseman, Bobby Lowe. First offering misses badly for ball 1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here.
He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-0.
Tremendous eye-hand coordination to be able to get that splitter and still get the barrel to it, get it up in the air for a home run. Tell you what, these guys worked so hard at their craft, and right there, it was on display.
Here's a speed threat, Hugh Duffy. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
The left fielder.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Now the 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Number 13 next up for the Braves. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. There's the strike. Falling behind 2-1. The wind and the pitch. This one in the air, right field. Thompson should have this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the catcher, number 24.
And he deals. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Jimmy Rollins in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Out towards left center. Duffy on the move. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
So the batting order turns over. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Billy Hamilton. And he lays down a bunt. And it goes just foul. The 0-1.
Well, that's out.
And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Line to left, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at Truist Park. Now at the plate, Hank Aaron. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. There's a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Eddie Matthews digs in now. Matthews comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fought off foul. One, two now. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Chipper Jones.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Chipper Jones. And that's in there for strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
I remember as a child, music made me smile. Some people called it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think they call it rock and roll. But I say roll.
As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Phillies, number 22.
The second baseman, number 22.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. And downstairs. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
I got 2-1 the count.
The 2-1.
Well, that's all.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And here is Mike Schmidt. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Number 22 gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
1 at second. And that's 2.
The first baseman for 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ryan Howard. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now the center fielder, David Justice.
The center fielder.
And the pitch.
Justice.
0-1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Foul ball. Next offering is down low. And now 2-2. And here it comes. In the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher,
Joe Torre will hit next.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Here's the 0-1. In the air, right field. Thompson makes his way towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And next for Atlanta, Fred Tenney. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. On the inside corner for a strike. The pitch. And it's filled up. Got him looking. And that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Thompson.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Sam.
The wind of the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now 2 balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the Phillies DH, Chuck, 9th in the National League at RBIs. Move to first. Thompson back in standing. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Phils hitless so far in the game. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The pitch.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Thompson around third. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, number 19. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 0-1. Smash to the left side. Sends it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the Phillies catcher, number 24. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Tying run at the plate. There's a strike.
The count's 21.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
And here is Jimmy Rollins. Flied out his first time. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty delivers. There's a strike. And that's down and away. Close, but call the ball. 3-1. Two outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Out to short. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next one misses. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch way upstairs. Righty to the plate, and a 4-pitch walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Now batting.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, number 22.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Line drive to short and caught. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 2.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't.
Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Bobby Lowe.
Leading up for the Braves.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
First offering misses the mark. That one missed. And he deals. Bounce to the right side. Throws to first. One up, one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next to hit, Hugh Duffy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. Stays alive. The punch out there. 2 away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Number 13 at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Kicks and fires. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Next offering upstairs. The wide to kick the pitch. Ground ball right side to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 3-2. Back here in Atlanta, here's a big power threat. Mike Schmidt. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Next pitch inside. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. This guy has turned into a beast. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The next offering misses. Ball 1. Good eye in that spot. The 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
Three-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now the right fielder, Sam.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the first offering is not close. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a slow roller. There's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 2. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a speed threat, Hank Aaron. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Next offering is down low, and that is ball 1. The wind of the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Two one now. Rocketed it out towards right center. Nice grab on the run. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Eddie Matthews, the next to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Left-hand batter waits. Now a screamer into the outfield. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to kick into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Man at second with 1 away. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First offering, and it just misses. Bullpen activity starting up now. Number 2 up and throwing for Joe Girardi. Hamels, a left-hander, also throwing. Runner leads away at second. Good eye right there.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but Ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The center fielder.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Number 38 won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, number 2. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Justice. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Got him. 2 out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Sorry.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, Joe Torre. Popped in the air, left field, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Chuck Klein.
Philadelphia.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Number 46 getting loose out there. Number 26, a hard-throwing right-hander up as well.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Dives. What a play. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Number 19, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Got him swinging, and there are 2 down.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Number 24 digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The tying run at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, and stepping in is the speedy Fred Tenney.
For the Braves, the first baseman,
The right-hander back to work.
Tenney.
0-1. And a swing and a miss. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So digging in, Bobby Lowe. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
In there for strike 1. And a pitch. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Hugh Duffy.
Now here is Hugh Duffy for the 4th time tonight. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. And ball 1.
1-1.
The pitch. And now 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And here it comes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Late swing, fouled off. In the air, left field. Number 19 settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. And the Braves go down quietly, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Craig Kimbrell, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Richie Ashburn. Big spot for him here. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to the left. No play. That's an infield single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the lineup, Billy Hamilton stands in for the Phillies. First offering misses the mark. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. And there he goes. There's a ball. Throw to second, and he's out. Next offering upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now it's the second baseman, number 22. And that's in there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that.
the sun. Ain't no quitting till I'm done. Roll on and having fun.
A new arm into the game, the righty, number 13. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 13.
Number 10, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Number 10.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, number 13. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And he deals. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The right fielder, number 44. Hey.
So up next, Hank Aaron. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And the righty deals. That one missing inside. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Hank, the runner at second with 1 away. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. A little bit low. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's the Braves DH, Chipper Jones. That one's in there, 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Next one misses. And that's ball 2. And a pitch. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now the center fielder, David Justice.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And first offering is fouled off. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next pitch misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one ripped. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 4-2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Torre. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First pitch just misses.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. First and second, 2 down. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there. Base hit. 1 run is in. They're waving chipper home. Cut off. Now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 6-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tug McGraw. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Tug McGraw.
Now in for the Braves, Fred Tenney. 1 for 3.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And now the lefty, and there's the strike. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through.
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand it.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Ninth inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back. We go to the ninth, and now Mike Schmidt.
For Philadelphia.
The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Kimbrel back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Righty to the plate. Now 1-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And the right-hander deals. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Kid Nichols appears to be getting loose. Kicks and deals. A little out front there as he swings through it. Right-handed reliever. Late swing fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And now it's going to be Ryan Howard. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a line drive caught.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Sam Thompson stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
2-0.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. Two now. Next offering is outside. Down to their final strike. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And a payoff pitch. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. On the ground, right side. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves take the series opener here at home.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and
our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yeah. I feel like I got a lot to prove. I feel like y'all cannot walk in my shoes. I feel like I'm damaged beyond repair. I feel like plans for me. I got through it. I'm short and proven. I can prove it. I'm a true. It's always knew that I could do it. I'm a student and a teacher.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.